is it number one? And I'm going to say the John Cena turn was amazing. Again, I love how he used the Rolex as brass knuckles and beat the living crap out of Cody. Cena walking into that press conference afterwards, taking the mic out of the stand and just dropping it on the table was so incredibly well done. I can't wait to see where this is going. The Rock holding up those three fingers at Bad Blood. Was that a foreshadowing of Cena coming on board, hustle, loyalty, and respect? Or does that mean that there's one more piece to the puzzle? I loved it all, to be honest with you. But with that being said, this was only the second greatest heel turn of all time. And I'm going to tell you why Hulk Hogan teaming up with Kevin Nash and Scott Hall to form the NWO at Bash at the Beach in 1996 was number one. Here's the three reasons. Number one, there was no internet to speculate what was going to happen. We all knew that there was a third man back in 96, but we didn't know it was going to be someone turning heel. We were left watching the match with Hall and Nash taking on Macho Man and Sting and Lex Luger and waiting for that last person to walk down the aisle and arrive. And Hogan wasn't even anywhere in the conversation. So that's why it was such a surprise. Number two, the fan reaction to the turn itself. I mean, after the match was over, because it didn't really end there at Bash at the Beach, me and Gene Okerlund went into the ring to interview the NWO, and the entire canvas was littered with garbage. People were pissed. Now, peppered through, you might see people that were excited a little bit, but the overwhelming majority of that audience was not happy. And even though there are people that are genuinely upset that Cena is now a heel, there's still a large contingent of the wrestling fan base that has been wanting this for many, many years. And number three, John Cena is not Hulk Hogan. Now, as much as Cena has done in his career, in and out of wrestling, and Hulk Hogan, I know, isn't certainly the apple of many people's eyes as he once was, we can all agree that wrestling would not be here today if it wasn't for Hulkamania running wild in the 80s and the 90s. He made it mainstream. And when he turned, it was like your entire childhood flipped upside down. I know them both. I know it's kind of crazy to think that the guy that said, say your prayers and eat your vitamins and listen to your parents turned heel. And now we have the guy that said, never give up and hustle, loyalty, respect. Now he's the bad guy. It's all great. It was all fantastic. But my question to you guys is, which one was better?